And he can flip with us.
Flip.
So
Okay,
when we're
and
talking,
just start. Yeah, just start. Yes, you want to talk about what your vision is for Dunaire and the schools that these resources are going to.
well, one of the things, obviously, when we're sharing resources, we're sharing resources. That's the first thing. Anytime that we are able to help, we get quite a bit of help here at Dunaire, and a part of just the human sides of child development is how do you, if you receive, you should be able to give back as well. That's the first thing. But then also, if we're being clear about what our expectations are as educational leaders, we're building relationships and helping people to understand other people. So through if we have, I just threw out the idea of having pen pals. We can share ideas, share thoughts. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? And we build relationships. Now you're beginning to say, you're different than me, but we're same.
Yeah.
So how do we actually see that, and how do we support one another? I think that's just a part of that humanization. It is a part of our DeKalb H Pride. How do we actually build relationships with people? And so I can't think of a better way, especially when we're thinking about resources that we may be what we call C50 in. Is this stuff that we can use in another way? Just from a recycling standpoint, rather than it sitting over in a corner somewhere that will never be used, we're putting this stuff actively into someone else's hand that we are able to build on. So I thank you for the opportunity, but then also thank you for what we could possibly do with this as well.
We can definitely do a lot. Definitely. And the collaboration is just awesome. And sometimes we think we are different, but we are not
We're
different.
not different at all.
We are not different. So coming into your school, and Mr. Walker and I have had a lot of talks about this school. I'm glad first of all that you took him. I am so glad. This was a gem, but nobody knew. And so I'm glad you let everybody see the diamond we have before us. So we are looking forward to it, and Senator Amara Connor will be here because he's going to come to help us load the stuff, and then he really wants to come and meet all these nice people over here for the good that you have done. Our county of Wapelou, it's a sad thing, but we have like 2% of girls graduating from high school. So, that's just too alarming for us to deal with. So one of the things we're doing now is going back into the schools and trying to, revamp it, do the rehabilitation and all of that. He's new, but he came in with a plan, and the first thing that got to him was education. What do we do? These numbers don't look good.
Correct.
So because those numbers don't look good, he's driven by data, and so we're here today. In our organization, Teacher Consulting Group, we have been working in that county. So this is really good for us, and we're going to be training teachers. And trust me, these will get into the hands of children who really need them. And we are going to even take some legal actions to make sure that children use these things right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, listen, like I said, the big thing that we're talking about when we look back on it, we have a thing that we talk about problem-based learning here. And what we're doing is recognizing, as you say, that there's the problem is 2%, is that correct?
Yeah.
2% of the girls are graduating. What could we do different? How can we make that a different thing? What is it that we could pull together and to make it a better? And then the other big part of it is that we have children that are some next day leaders
Yes.
being developed and understanding all of the pieces going into what it takes to actually make change. So I can't think of a better way of building that type of a relationship and to know the things, when Mr. Walker showed us the videos and the school and the work that is going in there, and when he shared with the staff the fact that there are people who are walking
20.
Yeah,
20 miles.
So
Walking, not getting in a car, but walking
and walking.
to go out there and to develop children. That's what it is. So it was a motivation for us to remember who and what we're doing this for, and it is always going to be what's best for our children. So
Yeah.
thank you for what you all are doing. Thank you for allowing this partnership to happen, and thank you for what's going to happen with all this stuff.
Of course. Thank you. We're grateful.
This is our assistant principal, Mr. Jenkins.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're so welcome. We're so proud of you. Give up for all our bounty.
All right, thank you.